Hi guys, welcome to Charlie's channel. As you can see, Charlie is sat with me now. We're going to be telling you a few tips on how to look after cockatiels in this video. So first of all, we're going to talk about Charlie's living arrangements. As you can see, he spends a lot of the time out of his cage. Yeah, there's the empty cage right there. In the mornings he tends to come out. We're working from home at the moment, so he tends to come out and sit with us and try to gouge the keys out of the keyboard, and then he comes out again in the afternoon and then the evening as well, and he just likes to make himself known really. He'll come and sit at the table on the empty chair. So yes, for the cage though, you need the biggest cage that you can have room for. It's only Charlie in this cage, and like I say, he doesn't spend much time in it. So, but just make sure that you've got plenty of things to keep them occupied. Perches, toys. Charlie loves his ladder. Bells are another good one. And make sure there's plenty of room if they want to stretch their wings as well. We took out quite a few toys because Charlie appeared to be cross with them. I don't think he liked too many in there at once, so we tend to rotate them. But like I say, he's out more than he is in. So I've had a lot of birds, and in my experience, I grew up with budgies, cockatiels, zebra finches, lovebirds, that type of thing. In my experience, they don't do too well with mirrors. They tend to talk to the mirrors. You might have a completely different experience, of course, but we haven't given Charlie a mirror for that reason, and he's done very well with his vocabulary. Yeah, he's been brilliant. So, how often should you change the food? That's completely down to you really, but I prefer to change Charlie's food daily. Like I say, I only give him the amount that I think he's going to eat every day. Won't overfeed him. We just make sure that we keep it husk free and make sure he's got plenty of fruit and vegetables and a varied diet as well. Adding to what I was just touching on the cleaning of the cage, as you'll have found out if you have a cockatiel, or you will find out if you're going to get one, they can be quite messy, but it's worth it. They tend to spread their seed and spit out the bits they don't like all over the floor. What I've started doing is I change the food daily as well, get rid of all the husks. I only put in the amount of food that he's going to eat, and I put that in the bowl in the middle of the cage along with his fruit and veg as well, so that doesn't tend to get flung too far. But like I say, it's easily cleaned up. Just get the Hoover and hoover it up, part of your daily cleaning routine. Charlie is a lone bird at the moment. I say that, but he's got lots of human company for him. When we do eventually return to work in the future, I think Charlie might be pretty lonely. Not that we're away for a long period of time, but we may be looking to get Charlie a feathery companion, yes, another cockatiel in the future. I think birds love company. They thrive on attention. You can't just get a bird and then leave it in its cage all day. They probably get thoroughly depressed. So yeah, if you're going to leave birds, even for a short period of time, I put the radio on for them. Or like I say, if you're going to be leaving for a few hours, we're going to get Charlie a friend. I think this is a great idea to stop them getting lonely. So with regard to cleaning your cockatiel's cage, we clean Charlie out every single day, and that's what I would recommend. Very easy to do. Just use newspaper, sandpaper, any kind of paper really that's safe for them and non-toxic. I've even used a roll of wallpaper that we didn't use once, which was quite pretty. But yeah, just take it out every day, put it in the bin, and every couple of days just spray the bottom of the tray with a non-toxic cleaner, give it a nice clean. You'll soon get into the habit of doing that, and it just makes sure that everything is lovely and clean. They also have cuttlefish. They also have a mineral block, which is like a little pink square block, and they have grit as well. This keeps them all the ingredients that they need for a healthy immune system, and also for their beaks as well. So we're back again. In the morning, or I should start actually by the evening, we always cover Charlie's cage in the evening. Don't have to worry about what you cover it with. We actually use an old tablecloth, but just to keep any drafts that may be around away from them, because obviously they're very delicate little animals. And also it's great for Charlie, because as soon as we put the cover on, he tends to go to sleep. In the morning, you'll know when you remove that cover, it's time to wake up, because he will not shut up. So at the moment, we started Charlie off on basic cockatiel feed, which is all your seeds, everything that they need for the diet, and also millet. Millet's great for training. That's how we taught him to become tame and get used to our fingers and everything like that. So yes, he has millet as well. He has his cuttlefish and his mineral block. We haven't overloaded him with fruit and vegetables. At the moment, he loves kale, and we've tried him with lots of different fruits and vegetables as well along the way. He's got his favourite that he'll pick out, but yeah, it's early days really on the fruit and veg. At the moment, like I say, it's kale. He'll have a bit of broccoli, pear, apple, things like that. Okay, so you've got to be careful what you feed your cockatiel. We check every single thing that we feed Charlie. We make sure that we've researched it properly. And like I say, we've got a lot of researching to do. We don't expose them to too many new foods. They've got very delicate stomachs in my research. Make sure you don't give them salt, sugar, no chocolate, and I think avocado is not good for them either, so just make sure you don't overload them with chemicals and anything that might not be good for them. So if you're just thinking about getting a cockatiel, I have to say I cannot recommend getting a cockatiel enough. You think this is just a feathery bird. It's not. It's a companion. They're loyal, they're loving. If you put the work in, you'll certainly get 100% out of it, and you'll never have a dull or quiet moment again. So Charlie's pretty tired. It's actually about 8:30 at night, and this is normally the time that Charlie winds down. He has a little bit of an outbreak around about 9 o'clock in the evening sometimes, but as you can see, he's fluffing up, getting ready to go to bed. He's fairly quiet at the moment. But Charlie has been amazing. We got him at around about the age of 12 to 16 weeks, something like that, and he picked up words really, really quickly. What we did is we spoke to Charlie every time we walked past his cage or he was out with us. We'd say what we wanted him to learn 3 times every single time. So yeah, just be repetitive on what you say, be consistent, and we didn't overload him with words and songs. We did one at a time, and once he'd mastered the first thing, we then went on to the next thing. And Charlie is pretty vocal now. He probably says, I don't know, 3 sentences, 4 different words. He's got a phone ring that he's mastered from my phone. And he's also got probably 3 or 4 whistles. He learned to say kiss, because we used to say kiss. He learned to say that within 3 days. So yeah, he's a very intelligent bird, and he knows that I'm talking about him now. So yeah, just be consistent when you talk to them. And that's called Have Fun with Cooking. We upload different recipes that we love on there. So yes, my name's Julie, and when I'm not looking after Charlie the cockatiel, my daughter is usually uploading videos to this channel. I am normally on Storytime with Julie, stories that I read, which I started during the lockdown, and we aim to put a new story on every single day for children up to the age of about 10 or 11. So if you want to have a visit and have a look, it's Storytime with Julie. So the next video that we'll be uploading is how to gain your cockatiel's trust. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you again soon. Bye.